Hi everyone, this is Veronica. Today our topic of discussion is about Automotive Industry Standards AIS 155. We'll discuss about them, what are they. For my video updates and queries, you can connect with me on Instagram and Facebook because I feel together we can make a difference. Now see what is the relevance of this topic. It would be covered in your mains paper 3 Science and Technology, applications in everyday life, and at objective level you should know about AIS 155 and microdots. Subjective level, what are the application of these microdots. So here we'll see in what context today we are studying this, because the Ministry of Road and Transport and Highways, they have notified regarding Automotive Industry Standards AIS 155, that too in respect of microdot identifiers which will be fixed on all the motor vehicles. So here we are going to talk about microdot technology which is added in these standards, that now they will be fixed permanently on the vehicles which will be made after the implementation of these rules. So we'll discuss about them. Firstly, you should know about AIS 155. This is basically an Indian standard for microdot identifiers. So what is this technology microdot? We'll discuss. And then these microdot identifiers, as I told you, they are fixed permanently on the motor vehicles. So even these microdots, they are being fixed or sprayed on the motor vehicles, or it could be on their parts, components, assemblies, sub-assemblies. So all this is happening through an amendment rule. This amendment in which rule? Rule 92 of the Central Motor Vehicle. Now the Central Motor Vehicles 14th Amendment Rules, so this is the 14th Amendment Rules 2019, comes into force on the date of publication in the Official Gazette. So this is about AIS 155. Now coming to microdot technology, the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, they have finally issued a draft notification on amending central motor vehicles. So when they were about to introduce this technology, they issued a draft notification where they allowed the motor vehicles, their parts, components, assemblies, that they will be affixed with permanent and invisible microdots. Invisible means they cannot be seen with your naked eyes, but yes, these can be read physically with a microscope, or you can identify them with an ultraviolet light. Microdots, they are globally proven technology to ensure originality in the spare parts of machines and components, and including in the automobile sector also. The government has envisaged that with microdot becoming a permanent feature in vehicles, identifying them would become easier in case they are stolen. So if somebody talks about what are the benefits of this technology, so the main benefits will be, obviously, one, if your car is stolen, it can be easily identified, and then you can even differentiate between the original parts and the fake parts of the car. Now see, when we want to see how this technology finally works, so these micro dots, they are adhesive. Okay, you should know they are very adhesive in nature, and they are to become permanent fixture which cannot be removed without damaging the asset itself. Right? Like if you want to remove the microdot technology from the cars, it cannot happen. You have to destroy that particular part itself. So the microdot are to comply with AS 155 requirements. So finally they are fixed, and now they are complying with AIS 155. And this technology involves spraying thousands of microscopic dots onto the vehicles or other assets where they are required. And finally you will say there will be a unique identification number which will actually help you for these two things, stolen, or you want to differentiate between the original and the fake parts. So each microdot, it carries this identification which is registered to the owner, but it is not visible to your naked eyes. So here you should know that South Africa has made it a legal requirement to have microdots fitted to all new vehicles sold since September 2012. So basically this move is aimed at making India free from vehicle thefts and spurious spare parts. That is what I told you. Now see, annually, look at this data. 2.14 lakh vehicles are stolen across the country, and Delhi is topping the list, where annually 38,000 644 cars were stolen. So this is the data from 2016, which translates to over 100 vehicles daily. And then it is followed by our UP and Maharashtra. So in Delhi, around more than 38,000 cars are stolen every year, and in UP the number is 34,480, and in Maharashtra the number is 22,435. So we are believing that after this Microdot technology, it will be easier to actually track these stolen cars. So this move actually ensures that consumers have a way of identifying original parts from fake ones, and then contributes to overall safety as well. So now we'll discuss about finally what we are talking about AIS. What is this Automotive Industry Standards? So see, in India, the automotive regulations, they are governed by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, which is the nodal ministry for regulation of the automotive sector in India. In India, the rules and regulations related to driving license, if you see, registration of motor vehicles, control of traffic, construction and maintenance, everything is governed by Motor Vehicle Act 1988 and the Central Motor Vehicle Rules 1989. Those are known as CMVR. So this is the regulatory framework, if you see. And this CMVR, then there is so you know the full form here. There is one more thing known as CMVR TSC. TSC stands for Technical Standing Committee, which advises the ministry on various technical aspects also which are related to CMVR, and this committee has representatives from various organizations. For example, the representatives from the Ministry of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises, from BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards, from International Center for Automotive Technology, like that. And this CMVR TSC, in turn, it is also assisted by another committee, and that committee is AISC. AISC, this is your Automobile Industry Standards Committee, and they have members from various stakeholders in drafting the technical standards which are related to safety. So this AISC, it has various functions which I have listed here, like the preparation of new standards for automotive items. They can review and recommend amendments to the existing standards. They can recommend adoption of such standards. They can recommend commissioning of testing facilities at appropriate stages, like when the car is being built. And then they can recommend necessary funding of such facilities to CMVR Technical Standing Committee also. So these are the functions of AISC, which is actually assisting CMVR TS. Now I'll tell you something about Automotive Mission Plan of 2016 and 26, when after all we are discussing about automotive industry and the standards. So there is some vision of the government also. This plan 2016 to 26 is a collective vision by the government of India and India automotive industry, so that they want to have a roadmap, have a vision for the development of this industry. So it provides vision on their vehicles, auto components and tractor industry for over the next 10 years. So if you see what is the vision here, the Indian automotive industry basically aims to be among top 3 of the world in engineering, manufacture and export of vehicles and auto components, also growing in value to over 12% of India's GDP and generating an additional 65 million jobs. So finally, this is the vision, and there are various objectives for this also, like they want to boost to manufacturing. So this AMP 2016-26 aims to propel Indian automotive industry to be the engine of Make in India program and among the foremost drivers of the manufacturing sector. Then the Indian automotive sector is likely to contribute excess of 20% of the country's GDP. It will boost your all micro and medium industry. Then next objective is about employment. It intends to make the Indian automotive industry a significant contributor to Skill India program. Largest job creating industry engines should be here. Then mobility. It seeks to enhance that there should be a universal mobility, actually to give a safe, efficient and comfortable mobility to every person in India. Then it promotes your environmental protection. So in mobility also they will look at the environmental factors, also environmental protection and affordability, providing a choice to the customer for accessing multiple options for mobility. Then obviously export is very important because it aims to increase net exports of Indian automotive industry, and so that our country can become one of the major automotive exports hub of the world. And then they have something for vision for electric vehicles also, that it also includes vision on the technologies of such as electric vehicles and associated infrastructure, so that with new fuel efficiency regulations we can work with renewable energy, we can work upon it also. So in today's lecture we discussed about AIS 155, we discussed about Microdot Technology, we discussed about AMP. This policy, this is basically a vision, automotive mission plan 2016-26, that is a vision of Government of India and automobile industry for its development. So this is all about today. If you have any queries, you can connect with me on social media. Thank you. So this is the channel StudyIQ. If you're preparing for UPSC or any government exam, our pen drive and tablet courses are available. If you're preparing for UPSC CSE 2020, our pen drive course is available, where you can find 100% coverage of UPSC vast syllabus. Daily current affair updates will be available. Self-paced learning process is provided. This course has been prepared by top faculties of StudyIQ, and now you can purchase this course at Rs 625 per month only. For additional information, you can visit our site, and there are the phone numbers also given. You can call them and gain the additional information. You can connect with me for my video updates on Instagram and Facebook, because I feel together we can make a huge difference. For queries, you can even email me. Thank you so much.